I actually filmed a monster release video yesterday, which will be out tomorrow. For today, since this is the beginning for the week, let's start it with me answering to you guys comments and questions from last week. So let's get it started. Wow, nice range, man, that you put the DGK Ban on it. Never knew it was compatible. Okay, first, that range man aren't mine. Second, I didn't place the watch band on the range man. And third, the band doesn't compatible with that model. I still keep few photos, close-up photos of that band and the range man. The lug distance, or the part where you plug in the band into the watch, is similar. However, the bandwidth, the band of the DGK model is slightly bigger than a range man. Slightly bigger, barely noticeable, but if you look closely, you will notice that it's bigger than the actual lug size of the range man. So it is not that compatible. And I don't think it looks that great anyway. It's just collector's thing, you know, when you just want to try something new on your watch, then you put it on there, but it's not that good. I have two questions. First, why do I have to calibrate my watch? It stopped working or what? And also, if I want to see my speed for 500 meters or less, what I have to do. I mean the speedometer. I don't have any more GA100 series at the moment, but I do keep my GA110 over here in this plastic because I didn't use this watch anymore. This is my first GShock, but still alive. I keep this in a case like this, you know, and I just stored it in a box, random place. But look at that, still working fine, still great piece. This is more like why you need to know on how to set up the hand. After you switch to a new battery, the time display from the hour and minutes hand and the digital time display will be different. That is the first reason why you need to know on how to set this arrow to match with the digital setting. At home time, all you need to do is press out forward and hold it for about 4 seconds. And there it is. We have three types of setting over here. First you need to make sure the sub dial over here is pointing at the 9 o'clock position. And then you need to press mode and then setting up the hours and minute hand to exactly match with 12-hour index. And bam. So far this is already accurate in my case. So I'm just gonna leave it there. Finish to set up this part and press adjust. There it is, 444. There it is, match now. Now let's move to the next one, which is on how to use this setting. First is you need to press adjust at stopwatch mode. It didn't care if it is the lag time or a split time calibration, you know, just they're both similar. Press adjust and hold it for about 4 seconds as well, and then DIST will start blinking. This is called the distance or scale, where you could set. For factory setting, it is already default to 1.0. If you want to set it up to 500 meters, all you need to do, of course, set this 0.01 to 5 and 1 set to 0. 0.5 will equals to 500 meter, and now press adjust, and each time you start measuring the speed, press forward. Let's just say something is traveling at 500 meter all the way. It took about 500 meters, pretty short distance, so let's say that object took about 10 seconds. Press forward and the speed of that object will be 160 kilometers per hour. Done. This type of measurement is called the tachymeter, and it is a very genius way to measure some things over time. We just used to measure per hour. That is fixed. However, the distance, you can use it to measure anything, either keywords per minute, keywords per hour, numbers of cars passing through a road per hour. You can just adjust the scale based on the things that you are measuring. If you know about tachymeter watch, you definitely know what to use from this type of model. Lancer Shade, leave a comment on my black and red series GShock. Why some GShock come with tin box and some with box similar to your video? Is Japan original came with box like yours, or all international the same? Great question. But anyway, I think I already mentioned about this so many times before. I don't know if you guys knew about this. Japan always kept the best thing for themselves. That's just how things work. If you live in Japan, you'll notice that right away, that a lot of convenience things, all the good things are in Japan that not available in any, outside of Japan. That is first. Same goes with the box for your watch. Actually, I have this two type of box over here. This is for Master of G, this is for regular models, and sometimes Master of G from the lower end sides, and also another GShock box for basic model as well. All this you are going to get this only if you buy your watch from Japan, stores from Japan. And this is one way for you guys to differentiate between a G-Shock that is from Japan or it is an international model. I do think one of the reasons why Casio made it that way is of course to save the cost. And just imagine if you produce your watch in Japan, the cost to shipping in Japan, to spread it all across the country is not that high compared to when you need to distribute all of the watch all over the world. Since Casio has a fixed price, for a GULFMASTER like this, the retail price will be 100,000 yen. They cannot just increase the price based on your location. So one way to do that is of course to cut the cost for this model, and hence when you buy this watch outside of Japan or not from Japan store, you are going to get that hexagonal tin case, which didn't look that pleasing, which I didn't like that tin case at the first place at all, because first it's cheap. Second, the paper box that come along with it didn't hold up that well. Because Casio want to cut the cost, they need to use cheap material to pay up for the shipping fees to distribute the watch all over the world. That is one of the special things that you are going to get if you buy your watch from Japan, not from China, not from Thailand. I know there are a lot of sellers, a lot of websites out there selling way cheaper price compared to when you bought your watch from Japan, but no. Just know that when you buy your watch from Japan, you are going to get something different, something way more special. It's worth the price that you are paying, actually. That is a long answer. Let's move to the next one. Okay, Carl's Marks Reads. Leave a comment on my best website to buy a GShock video, which is about this guy, where I got this, Yamato Disco. But anyway, do you have any information or update on the issues on the 4-sensor GULFMASTER that was reported on the website below, the Watch You Seek forum, and some YouTube channel? Okay, first thing that you need to know, before I decided to buy this watch, I didn't just click and bam, straight away buy this watch. I actually did a lot of reading. It took me almost a month for me to finally decide which model that I want to buy for that video. I did already read and know about the issue on the quad sensor GULFMASTER before, and that's why I still bought the watch. For me to actually test it out for myself and to share with you guys, that problem actually still occurring. I just set this home time for the watch to Tehran time to make sure that hours and minutes hands is locating at this position instead of down here. So press to set this thing up, and let's lock the crown back into position. And now let's enter the first sensor. If you press here now, we'll go to barometer and the hours and minute hand will move out of the way, and we exit this sensor mode by pressing here, and the hours and minute hand stays over there. That is the problem. If it remain back to its original position, then the problem is solved. Okay, let's try this thing out. Press barometer, or we are already altimeter, and it's all the way. Press mode, and then let's go back to home time. So I don't think I have that issues on my GShock watch. I think this problem solved for now. I really need to use this thing for a week or two and actually use the functions repeatedly, using it over and over to make sure if that problem is still occurring or not. But for now, problem solved. And one more issue that I read is that they have fogging going on into the dial after when you enter to winter and you move into hot temperature room and move to cold. I think this watch I got over here have that issues, probably because this one is old, but that issue shouldn't be occurring on a GULFMASTER model. But I don't have that kind of environment for me to demonstrate the issue, but if that happened, I will let you guys know in the future. But for now, problem solved. I think Casio did fix the issue on all of their Master of G model, since all the problem that was reported are based from new release G-Shock. New release GULFMASTer. I guess all of you guys know that most first release electronic gadget gears usually have some malfunctions or issues in them on the first generation, and after that problem will be solved. Casio is a big company, they know what's the issues. Since they're still releasing this, I can almost assure that they already fixed that problem. So if you're interested to get one of this, I highly recommend that. But however, do have a backup plan, which is to need to have the receipt and also the international warranty. Keep both of them so you can claim that if anything at all happened to the watch. So in my case, I'm all covered. I have no problem at all in buying this one. That's conclude for today's video. Very easy and simple. I hope you found a lot of informative contents in here, and I really hope all of that will be useful for your future reference as well. Leave a like and also subscribe for more G-Shock related contents like all of this in the future, man. And also it's really going to support this channel to grow. Thank you very much for watching again. This is G-Shock High Fashion channel, and